There you are. The Prophet wanted you to have this.
The teleportation stone?
I take it you're familiar with the device.
Somewhat. Anything I should know?
This one can be volatile at times, but you should be able to use it to access any teleport we've connected to. As of now, that means the one in the camp and the one in my room. Any others you come in contact with will become accessible through any of the many nodes throughout Antilor.
Sounds straightforward enough.
Let's hope so.
How are you feeling?
Much better now, thank you. Sharing such visions can be rather straining. Luckily, the orcs have been kind enough to find strength in little more than my word.
Your vision? What does it mean?
If Gandahar manages to extract Aziral's remaining power from your sister's body without you to stabilize the process, he may have found a way in which to control it. What remains to be seen are his motives.
So, what's the plan?
Patience. The answer will become clear shortly. For now, speak with Gutarius. He will enlighten you as to the next course of action, and has been charged with the task.
You can't tell me now?
I'm sure you'd agree that my time is better spent locating your sister.
Planning on coming along? I could use the company.
Not this time. Bringing you here was just the first step.
Glad to know I'm not the only errand boy.
I get the point.
You seem different from the other orcs.
That's because I'm not an orc.
Are you like Kasara?
Flattering as that sounds, no. She found me. Well, I suppose she found all of us. After Oswaroth, the orcs had been pushed to the brink of extinction. Kasara picked up the pieces, so to say.
So this is it? 4 orcs and a prophet stand against Gandahar and his army?
We have you, don't we?
And if I fail?
Let's hope you don't.
That's confidence-inspiring.
Look, this time you're not alone. We'll do what we can, but you need to get started. Good luck and be safe.
Thank you. Cold, dark.
So, ready to get on your way?
The prophet seems to think so.
Interesting. Let's hope she knows what she's doing.
I'd like to think so.
Unfounded confidence. Fascinating human trait. One that often leads to failure and defeat, yet a defining attribute throughout the history of your race.
Whatever you say.
I suppose. At any rate, our teleport was damaged during your rescue. It's close to operational, but has been a bit temperamental with regards to long-distance travel. I'm afraid the risk is too substantial in its current state.
Risk?
Of course. The teleports require a stabilizing stone to accurately direct the current, but ours went missing during my repairs. I suspect the Groms, but I have nothing but intuition to go on. If we are to get you on your way, I'll need that stone.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice.
Unfortunately, no.
Can't we just get another one?
The teleports are ancient technology dating back to the Theox. Working with them is more of an art form than anything else, and parts aren't exactly in mass supply.
Do you have any idea where it might be?
Before I moved the device, I was working on it near the bridge at the opposite end of the island. Just follow the path and reference your map. If nothing else, look for a bridge with a group of Groms nearby. If the stone was indeed taken while I was away, the Groms will most likely return to see what else they can find.
Thought the Groms kept to their side of the island.
When something piques their interest, they'll often put safety aside to satisfy their curiosity. If I'm correct, one of them should be in possession of the stone.
No better time than the present.
Indeed. I will wait here until your return.
Hey. Just me? Bet you're glad you met me. Warned you. Bet you're glad you met me.
I assume you found the stone?
Wasn't easy, but I have it.
Excellent.
You were right about the Groms. I found a group of them near the bridge with this stone.
Undoubtedly. They're often attracted to shiny objects similar to fish. And human women. We were fortunate enough to get it back at all.
So, now that you have it, are you or anyone else planning to clue me in as to where I'm going?
Of course, of course. But I'm not the best suited for this explanation. The Prophet will give you the guidance you require while I finish repairing the teleport.
Where can I find her?
She's here.
You handle yourself quite well.
Well, some things come easier than others.
Of course. Your journey starts here. If we are to prevent the catastrophic events that lie ahead, you'll need to unearth Gandahar's intentions and cast light upon the shadow surrounding his newfound...
Any idea where I should start?
We know little about the Dark Lord before he first appeared 11 years ago. However, recently, rumors have begun to circulate concerning a Tower of Fangs near Hatmandor that may have quartered the evil mage before the Battle of Oswaroth. I suspect that much can be gained from any material...
Once I reach Hatmandor, what exactly am I looking for?
There is a resistance movement forming against Gandahar and his forces. They have managed to conceal their identity and location, even from me. Notwithstanding, I am quite certain they cultivate political ties with Hatmandor's criminal underworld. Do what you can in order to contact the Resistance. They may be our only insight as to the
If there's a way in, I'll find it.
I am certain you will.
The stabilizing stone appears to be working, but there's only one way to be certain.
Great. So what you're saying is, I could very well end up at the bottom of the ocean.
No. The stream seems to be fluctuating between Hatmandor and Bayan, a village between the savannah and Hatmandor. Either way, I'd pack light.
Is there anything else I should know before I leave?
If the stream breaks, your jump could be cut short. In that case, use your map to get reoriented.
I get the overwhelming feeling that this is not going to end well.
I wouldn't worry. Your likelihood for survival is quite high. I will continue my work with the teleport until it returns to full capacity. Now, I'd recommend getting on your way.
Can you hear me?
Kara, why are you doing this?
We only have a few seconds before the connection breaks.
Wait, Kara, are you all right?
Help me.
Please, have you anything to eat? It's been so long since I've had a good meal, I've forgotten how meat tastes.
I don't have much, but take this.
Oh, thank you, sir. It smells amazing.
Why? What happened here?
Drought. I used to live in Oros, a small fisherman's village just south of here, but a storm tore the dock apart and took most of our boats with it. So I came here in hopes of starting over, but what I found was famine and starvation.
Then why stay?
Gates on the way to Hatmandor are shut. I don't have much of a choice.
That's where I'm headed. Can you tell me how to get there?
It's just northwest of here, about a day's journey on horseback. If you manage a way in, perhaps there's still hope for me and the rest of this place.
Come one, come all, come big, come small, come once and come... Twice for the best quality and price. Just arrived from a...
Sir, please. I have no food. My husband left to work in the mines, but I haven't heard from him for quite some time now. anything you could spare?
Here, take this meat. You need it more than me.
Oh, thank the gods. Thanks to you, today my children won't go to bed hungry. Is there anything I can do to repay you? I don't have much to offer, with the exception of information. No one in all of Bayan is as familiar with the area as me. So, if you need anything, please feel free to ask.
Good to know. I was actually looking to find out who's in charge here.
Alima, our leader. If things continue on like this, someone's bound to tear her horses apart. I only hope whoever does shares some of the meat with me.
Where can I find this Alima?
Not far from here at all. It's the only house with a fence and horses. You can't miss it.
Don't you have better things to do?
New to the village, I assume?
You could say that.
Glad to have you. If you're looking to gamble, this here's the hottest dice table east of the Lion.
He's a liar. Cheating son of a bitch took me for everything I had.
You keep your mouth shut. I run an honest game here. It's not my problem he likes to get drunk and bet carelessly.
Is gambling legal out here?
Of course. You can find tables and players all over Eremos. Hell, I can't think of a single place in all of Antalur where players don't gather around the tables just like this one and try their hand at a good old game of dice.
What are the rules of the game?
Depends on what and where you're playing. Usually you just have to get more pips than the other player to win, but not all tables are exactly the same. For instance, a less formal dealer might allow kicking the table during a roll to increase the action. Best practice is to lay down a bet and hope the dice are hot. A dealer will let you know if you're out of line.
Can I change my bet mid-game?
Of course you can. But remember, practices like that can be mighty risky. You can easily walk away with a bag full of auras, or empty pockets.
How many times can I play?
As many times as you like. The more you play, the more chances you have to win.
Thanks for the invitation, but no thanks. Maybe next time.
Okay, but be sure to stop by before you leave. You never know when the table's gonna be hot.
We'll see.